They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
King Harold, King's Club Casino, King's Club Roulette. Okay, so we're back on the 000 wheel. This is what I call DMD. This is a hybrid of what we've been doing. Angel's here to help me. He's just catching on to what I'm going to be doing, but this is what I call DMD, and I call it that after D'Alembert Martingale D'Alembert. So one of the problems with Martingale, and you've probably noticed it too, no matter where you start with Martingale, winning your first bet does you hardly any good. Winning your second bet only helps modestly. And so you almost need to win several bets to get kind of cranked up with Martingale. So we're going to begin with D'Alembert. All we want to do with D'Alembert is make session profit, which means either above where we start or simply winning the first bet. The D'Alembert we're going to start with is a $30 bet, and we're going to play the D'Alembert up 30 down 10, up 30 down 10. That's what we're going to play it. So we're going to begin with a D'Alembert $30 bet. If we win the first bet, we're going to go straight to Martingale $10 units. We have a $2,000 buy-in. We're going for $2,300. You'll see how this DMD works, or doesn't. Since this is scripted and we're on a 00 wheel. So we're going to go to a $30. We're going to play red, black, red, red, black, black, red, black. That's what we like, and we're going to like it until we don't like it. So there is a $30 red bet. Right, Angel? Yeah. This is DMD. Here we go. We're looking for 23, or we're looking for a plus $300. Okay, so there's the D'Alembert hit at 30, so now we're there. We're at plus 30. That's all we wanted to get was, we start with 30, so anything 30 or above is session profit because we started at 0. So now we're going to go straight into Martingale, and our second bet is a $10 bet, and it's on black because we go red, black. So we're Martingale now for 4 bullets. The most we're going to go is 4 bullets. That would be $150 is it would cost us. So there's a win on $10 black, so that's the unit that we won. So now we go to 2 red bets, beginning with a $10 bet. DMD. And with that red bet, we repeat it because we're in the double cycle of red here. Red, black, red, red. That's where we are. We're on the 4th bet. We're on red. And there's a loss, so now we're going to go to black for 2. We're going to Martingale to 20. On black. Now we're going to Martingale for 40 on black. This is the second black bet. And this is martingaling. Now we're going to go to red for 80. And this is the 4th bullet. This is the 4th bullet of Martingale. We have $150 we're in on. But we hit on the 4th bullet. So now this is the black bet, the single black bet. This is the 8th in the sequence, and then we're going to restart. We don't ever restart. We just keep going all the way through it. There's a loss on the black. We go to the top of the rack with the $20 red bet. This is first in the 8 spin sequence, red. So now we have a $40 black bet. 3rd martingale. Now we go to red for 2. First one's at $10. And now a $20 red. And now a $40 black bet. And now an $80 black bet. We're on the edge of D'Alembert again. We're betting an $80 black bet. That's the 4th bullet. 1 on the 4th bullet again. So now we have a $10 red bet. Broke my heart. I was ready to go D'Alembert. $10 red bet. This is the DMD. Every day we're pushing to try to find more ways to refine this. We got a $20 black bet. Now we've got a $40 red bet. Now we have an $80 black bet. We're on the edge of D'Alembert one more time. 4th bullet, $80 on black. And it hit. So now we're at the first of 2 red bets at $10. And a second bet of red at 20. Now we got 2 black bets beginning with the entry level $10 bet. We've reached $100. It's a slow climb at $10, but we wanted to go low roller tonight. Second black bet at $20. You can see if you're playing for more money, you're already at it. You've already got your money, but we wanted to reinforce low roller ways. Losing that 20 puts us on a $40 red bet. And now the last of the 8 in the sequence is a single black bet for $10. And we restart the 8 with a red bet for $20. And a black bet for 40. And here we go again. We have an $80 red bet coming here. Then we will have to go D'Alembert. And here we go. Okay, so we're going to start the D'Alembert at $150. That was the first red bet, so we're going to bet $150 on red. Now this is up 30, plus 30 on after losses, minus 10 after wins. I think we're at 110 was our high, so we got to get to at least 110 before we restart martingale. So here we go with a red bet. The first of the D'Alemberts and the DMD. So now we have a second red bet at 180. Now we go to black for 210. Now we stay on black for 200. Second black bet, $200. Now we go to red for 230. And we go to red, we go to black for 220. Red, black. Black bet for 220, second in the 8 spin sequence. Okay, so I'm going to defer to the angel now because the bet is actually 210, but we're at $90. Do we try to make session profit with 20 or do we play the 210? It's your call.
Play 210.
Because I don't care.
Yeah, play 210.
Okay, so, all right. So that was a 220 win on black. So we're going to red for 210. The first of two reds at 210. So we'll go to second red bet at 240. Then we have two black bets coming up at 270. First black bet's at 270. And now we go to red for 300. This is up 30, down 10. Now we go to black for 330. We did just lose 300, yeah. Now we have a 360 at the beginning bet. This is going to be on red.
Got a little bit of a hole to climb out of.
Yeah, we were on the edge of it, but we kept pushing forward, so that's what we get. This is a demonstration. You got to play it if you're going to play it.
Yeah.
That was 360, so now we're going to 350 on black. Usually when you get in a hole like this, you don't get out. We're going to try.
Well, that's why we should have pulled back. You know, just and lowered down the Dull and Bear.
Well, I asked you.
Well, I know. I know. I just wanted to see.
I'm good with whatever we do. So now we have two red bets. 340 is the first one.
You just won that one, right?
Yeah, we went down from 350 to 340.
Okay.
350 to 342 red bets. So now we have a $330 red bet. 330 on the second red. And I believe we have clawed our way back into this. So that's session profit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so now we go back to the martingale.
Oh, you don't go to Dull and Bear at 30?
No,
Okay.
Martingale's the heart and soul of it.
Okay.
Dylan Bear is the rescue swimmer.
Okay.
He did it. We thought that he'd taken his last breath, but he did not, because it doesn't work like that. He never takes his last breath. Okay, so we just won. We won with the second red bet. So now we're going to have $10. We're back at martingale. $10 on black. First of two. This is Dylan Bear, martingale, Dylan Bear, martingale, Dylan Bear, until we get our money. We're going to bet $20 on black. And now we're going to go to a single red bet for $10. This is seventh in the sequence. And now we have $10 on black. And we're going to be the Bataan Death March at $10 per spin, $10. This is your best chance of losing when you sit at this table doing this. But we believe in what we have here, and so we're going to demonstrate it. So, as the angel would say, it's going to make it or it's not. $10 on red, here we go. And now we go to a black bet. Second in the 8-spin sequence. Angels selections. We have $20 on red. First of two reds. And we follow that up with a $10 red bet. And now we have a $20 black. And a $10 black. And a $20 red. Seventh in the sequence, a single red bet. And a $40 black. Go back to the top of the rack. Single red bet for $10. Okay, now this is the time to pause for just 1 second and say we're 2/3 of the way there. If you feel a little tired or you feel like you might have had enough, take your $200 and leave. It's perfectly all right. There's no rules about this. We press on with the $10 black bet, but anytime you're ahead, you have more money than you came with, you can leave. There's no rules about that. So now we got a $20 red bet, the first of two. And now a $10 red bet. And now a $20 black bet. And now a $10 black bet. The second of the two. And now a $10 red bet. And 10 on black. Made it to 250, Angel. $10 on red. When you start to see the finish line, that's when it starts getting farther away from you.
That is true.
We've experienced that many times. We could leave with 250. We got 10 on red. We could leave with 260. We have 10 on red. We got 10 on black. We're going to bet 20 on the first of two reds. Now the second red bet will be a $10 bet. Going back down to martingale, back to resetting to the beginning unit of $10. Now we have a $10 black bet. And one more black bet before we go back. We have a $10 black bet. Now we have a $20 red bet. Now we have a $40 black bet. And there it is, Angel. There's $300. 2,000 becomes 2,300. This was D'Alembert, martingale, D'Alembert, repeat, wash and repeat, wash and repeat. The D'Alembert began at $30. It went up 30 and down 10. Loss versus win until recovering session profit. Recovering session profit, you return to martingale with $10 units. You go as high as 4 bullets, 10, 20, 40, 80. Losing the $80 bullet puts you down 150. Your first bet is a plus 30, so your D'Alembert begins at 180, plus 30 on losses, minus 10 on wins. Session profit resets to martingale. It gives you the money. This could not have worked out better as far as a lesson plan goes, because we had clear sailing with martingale, a lot of times winning on the fourth, because it does win often enough. And we also then had to get into D'Alembert, And okay, we had some bad spins. It happens. This is roulette. It is random. I don't know how many times I can tell people on the internet as they're talking about, whoa, okay, so we got the first 12 has come up 3 straight times, so now we're going to play the second and third 12. And all I said was, pull back the hammer and squeeze that round between your ears, because if you think you're going to predict this game based on probability, you are not going to do it. You're going to do it every now and then, but you're going to ultimately be disappointed and your probability is going to fail. And we are here to learn how to win every single day. Not just to win the next 2 or 3 days. We want to win every single day. And we can do that by intersections, by going through the random way, picking the random colors that the angel picked out, totally out of random. He came up with this. And so, okay, we throw it out there and we fire it and we fire it and we fire it with a algorithm of betting numbers, betting amounts that makes sense. And even trying to get there, having to win 30 bets, $300. We had to win 30 spins. We did it. And we'd do it every day, I believe. So we're going to do it and do it and do it. We like the tower, but the tower has that one chance that, man, that unicorn can show up and then you're in big trouble on betting against the tower. And I think that's what Angel was telling me with is the tower's clever. It's a great idea. It's fun. But it really doesn't work. I'll tell you where the tower works. The tower works at baccarat. The tower will work at baccarat, and there's a lot of reasons why. Well, there's 2. Let's give you 2 reasons. At baccarat, if the 5 hands come up, player, banker, 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 player, then you are going to bet banker, player, 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 banker, martingale. And over the course of those 5 hands, you're going to win 1. All you got to do is win 1 out of 5 and you're a winner. This is the other secret to what the king and the angel are showing is we don't have to win a lot. You can win at 40%, 30%, and you're going to be profitable.
I like the DMD on baccarat as well.
And we'll end up looking at that because the angel likes it, and that's all right to do it that way too. Because if it loses down to a certain level, you can D'Alembert your way back up. Now, I want to close with a Mickey Mays video I saw today. Mickey Mays has it really out for the casinos, and he has found some ways that the casinos are cheating at blackjack, which apparently is his game, even though I've watched him play, and there's no way on earth that he's winning at blackjack because he flat bets. But he showed some private video where he showed how the casinos knew what the next card was going to be, and dealers with a bug in their ear are told to skip a card. So you may see this on Instagram or on the internet. Mickey Mays has cameras that show how they skip a card to give a player a different card. And how even inside the perpetual shuffle machines, the black machines that supposedly keep shuffling all the time, they have a way of detecting what card is next and switching it and getting a different card. According to Mickey Mays, they do. According to the video he showed, it purports that the cheating is happening. The players are mistakenly saying things like, well, it's regulated, the government's watching, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you now, they're not. There's regulations out there, yes, and the government is there, but the government's not going to bust a casino because the government doesn't care about you. The government cares about the casino. But to Mickey Mays, I would say this. If blackjack is your game, and I would never encourage blackjack because I think it's the most overrated game it's the game that's supposed to give you the greatest edge everywhere. Count the cards, do this, do it. You know I've shown you how to win at blackjack without counting the cards because counting cards is a waste of time. Splitting is a bad idea. I've shown you how not to double down. I've shown you how to make money just with the bet. The bet's all that really matters anywhere, anytime. The bet is the most important thing, just as it was right here in roulette. The bet is what mattered. But if you're going to play blackjack and you're worried about the casino cheating, here's how you know they're not going to cheat. In every casino, they offer single deck or double deck pitch games. In a pitch game, the dealer has the cards in his hand. They have the deck of cards in their hand. They cannot know what the next card is. They're going to have to give you the top card. And since they don't know what the card is, they can't cheat you. So if you play single deck or double deck, now they're not going to deal out all the cards. If you could play a double deck, they're going to put the cut card in the middle of the deck so only one deck is dealt. But I will tell you this, there's only 8 aces in that deck. There's only 8 of them. There's only 16 face cards. If you want to count cards, you can count the 8 aces and the 16 face cards through the first or the second hand, and you will have a reliable gauge as to what is coming in your third hand. And you can adjust your bet accordingly, or you certainly can adjust your hits accordingly because you'll hit differently in the pitch game. The pitch game is done where your cards are dealt down and you look at them and you look at your cards and then you make your choices, and then the dealer shows what the dealer shows you their one card anyway. But anyway,
Oh, you need to ask them about coffee with King Harold. The idea that I had.
oh, okay. So I know this has been long-winded. So Angel's come up with an idea called Coffee with King Harold, where I would put out a morning podcast live show.
Yeah, a live show where you answer comments.
A live show where you look at my ugly face and you can ask any questions you want, and we'll answer them as they go. If you guys are interested in that kind of thing, I would be happy to serve you in that way, because serving you is what we do. So, comments, questions, anything, on any subject, we will answer them. You can ask on baccarat, you can ask on blackjack, you can ask on craps, you can ask on roulette, you can ask on the podcast, you can ask on the betting progressions, you can ask on how we do DMD, whatever you'd like. We're here for you. Thank you very much. Please like this session. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed. Please up your membership to King level if you could. And we love you to death. For the Angel, the King bids you adieu.